Let's say it's the eye drops. I have to give my dog these eye drops. It's super important. But, it takes 3 of us and we have to hold him down and he fights and he screams. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a positive CER to where you're holding these eye drops. So if it's a certain drawer, I would actually move it. It'd be easier than trying to reprogram an old one. Let's just move it to a different drawer or a different location, a shelf, it's in a bag, so that you go to episode number 107, where I shared how to create a CER to different tools that you use for grooming or for nail trimming. You're going to do the exact same thing with your eye drops. So now the dog sees the eye drops and they go, ooh, yeah, I like that. What's going to happen with these eye drops? I really like them. Meanwhile, you're going to create a position that your dog can say, I'm okay with what's going on. So let's say for eye drops or ear drops, maybe having the dog standing with their head bebopping all over might make it more difficult for you. So for a situation like that, I would teach my dog to rest their head on a chair or a footstool. And so as long as their head is on the footstool, they're saying to you, you have consent to carry on. And because I see that this is a good thing, you're getting buy-in from the dog. We need your chin to be rested so that we can do eye drops. You're going to work at the dog coming in, putting their chin down, shaping that behavior. I like to shape it on the ground first, just shaping their head right on the ground, teach the word head down, and then use my paw. This is a hand, it has 5 fingers in it then. I like to use my hand to put their head over the footstool or a chair. Just tell them, that creates the target, and tell them head down. Boom, they do it. Start feeding it and give them a release. All that we want is for them to have a duration hold with their head down. Feed, release. You need it's your choice too. I'll put a link to that one as well. Because as the food's coming in, they're going to want to lift their head off. The head off means game's over. So if their head comes off, then yeah, you can say search and throw the cookie off, but they don't get the chance to earn more cookies. If they keep the head down, you can just keep giving them bonbons while they're standing there, right? So that's what we want. And eventually, as the dog says, I'm good with this, you can then touch the eye, put the eye drops in front of them. Well, that's always meant good things because you've already spent some time conditioning the sight of that. Give them cookies. Touch that bottle to their face, give them cookies. Maybe touch your finger right around their eyelids, give them cookies. Whatever it is that your dog is saying, no, thank you. Number one, I ask that you respect that your dog is saying no, thank you, and say, well, this is important. We have to get it done. So how can I use the things that Susan talked about, create steps that create positive events for my dog so they want to buy in, that leads them to loving these things that they currently are afraid of, right?